Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys and gamers. I'm Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Conan Exiles, Tribe of Angels. And as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work on the base here. We've got some banners up and we've got furniture down. Not everywhere is fully furnished yet. We're still waiting on a few recipes. And unfortunately, I'm still only level 30. I've just got to level 30, and we're part way to level 31 and over halfway to level 31, which is good. I'm glad of that. But I'm wanting to make some iron items, so we're waiting for Ironmonger, basically, which comes along at like level 40, I think. Looks like my dancer's bugging out ever so slightly there, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to put some items around once I've learned that. But in the meantime, we've got this King Elk, which somebody else gave me. I've not managed to do that for myself. And then we've got a nice little terrace out here with a black rhino trophy on it. And my armourer is in here. I brought my armourer over from the last base, just because I thought my black hand armor was kind of necessary to repair up my black hand gear, of course. We've got a spare room there which hasn't got anything in it just yet. And then my bedroom here, I've got a little balcony there as well, but otherwise it's kind of more or less finished. I've got a couple of cupboards here. One for armor and one for sort of various bits of lore and I don't know, random stuff. I haven't decided where else to put it. And as you can probably tell, I've got some rather nice dancer gear here as well, and that is courtesy of Ren's Zamorian dancer, which he has got at his Hall of Thralls over in the mall, which all rhymes very nicely, and I'm going to show you guys that later on. But first off, I'm going to put my dancer gear back in here and my black hand gear back on. Let's do that in the right order, shall we? Let's put this back on first, and I often forget my headdress, which means that ends up getting battered because you can't see the earrings under my hair. There we go, sorted. Alright, so we're now in our black hand armor again. Basically, yeah, this place is sort of nearer to being finished, but not quite. As you can see, it's still got some gaps here and there. There are still some notable absences from my kitchen. I need a drying rack, I want a fermentation barrel, I want a fridge, but that's going to have to wait until I can physically make them. Looking forward to the next update when I'm going to be able to take thralls with me and give them gear and all of that good stuff. That's going to be a juicy update indeed. So very much going to look forward to that. So what we're doing today then, as ever, between episodes, much progress has been made, not necessarily by me. You've seen what I've done, not that much. My time in game has upped recently, but not to a massive degree. I've only just been able to spend a bit of time in the game, really. But what we're going to do, we'll look at the map here. We can see all sorts of stuff. We can see we've got fully fledged altars at Vash's place there, so she's managed to get 3 fully up and running there. And then we've got various other things. You can see where I've marked my corpse there where I died thanks to some spiders. I've also been to Weaver's Hollow. So these are all the places that I've visited, so not ever so many at this point. But what we're planning on doing today, I actually want to go on a Brimstone run, and I know that there is a Brimstone cave down here, which I evidently haven't been to, or it's not marked on the map anyway, but there is a Brimstone cave pretty much here, and we're going to go and check that out. It's got NPC sort of human bandit types at it, so hopefully they won't be too difficult for us, but I need to get a load of brimstone. And en route we've got some funky things to show you guys. So mostly the bases around here haven't really changed. The arena, I think I showed you guys last time. Honestly, so much goes on while I am off camera that I could spend whole episodes just showing you folks what has been done in the meantime. But I don't want to, you know, obviously I want to do other things as well, so I don't want to just focus on giving you a tour of the facilities, but they are getting quite impressive, and this is only our first attempt. We will have others. So this is Ren's little base over here, which is cute. Ren has actually re-rolled her character now, so she started all over again, because some people on the server have actually got all the way to level 60, not surprising given what they've done, and then sort of made it back again. Oh, I want some branches. I'm running short on snake arrows. There we go. So this is Ren's little, small but perfectly formed little base here in sort of tier 3, which is wise round here because the red dragon likes to hang out on her doorstep. Likes to hang around here. I've seen them quite a few times. And then we have this rather larger build up here, which is Ren's Mall, so called because it's kind of modelled on a Middle Eastern casbah, and it looks epic. So I decided I absolutely had to show you guys this place. It's amazing. We've got so many thralls here. All Ren's doing, I think. This was the original entrance here, where this foundation is, but that had to go because the red dragon kept wandering into there, which is hilarious when you think about it. Hilarious, but annoying at the same time. So we've now got this little walkway here, and yeah, kind of a proper doorway called Dragon Watch because it keeps the dragon out, which is quite cute. And then, yeah, we have a large well here, and the whole thing is just so beautifully styled. It's really impressive. We've got the Stag and Ant waterhole. I don't know where the name came from, but it's pretty epic. It's there we have a dancer who, as per usual, we won't have danced. She's just standing around looking aggressive. Yeah, basically this is a little inn, which is quite funky, isn't it? We've got a cook looking thoughtful next to the stove there. Yeah, a big fireplace, which I'm really not sure we need in the desert, but it looks just the part, doesn't it? And then we've got the mall, which is basically the Hall of Thralls. So we've got a load of thralls here. So we've got a Zamorian one. No, Diana Steel Shaper. So we've got some named, some not named. Zamorian armor, tier 3. So this is where I got my dancing gear from. And I should have brought my headset to repair it, but never mind. And we've just got kind of the full set here. Hyrcanian armor 3, and we've got whatever this one is. Joker Iron Fist, of course it is. And Zamorian armor 3, and yes, and then we've got, this one must be a Shemite armorer, and is this a named one? A Cimmerian. So we've got basically the full set here, and then we've also got basically just a load of sort of shops. We've got a little dancer in a little dancing cage there, which is quite cool. Good use of the awnings and lots of kind of clutter. Sort of cooking area here, so you can see what I mean about the casbah look. And then of course we've got carpentry shop here. We've got a dyer's shop at the back there. We've got blacksmiths. We've got lots of forges. Here's the blacksmith. So it is brilliant, and it's just sprawling. It just kind of wiggles all the way around in a delightfully random and authentic kind of way. And I've got lost here a couple of times, and I always love it when I get lost in someone's builds. I never make builds that I can get lost in, because they take so long, and you've got to have so much space to do them, which is why the desert's the only place for it, really. There's even a trebuchet there. I think that's just in case the red dragon comes calling again. So, and there's another little dancer on a little terrace there. So it's beautiful. I love it. It's fantastic. And that's an inn. That is an inn with lots of beds. So we have got everything that you possibly want in this little mall here, and it's where I come to repair my Zamorian dancer gear if need be, although I don't tend to go fighting in it. And then we do have another build up here. You can see we've got a lovely gateway here as well. I think Ren made this too. Holy crapoli. Yeah, it's quite useful from that point of view. Have to say, the old rock noses often aggro on you from here. Ha ha ha, you didn't get me, did you, sunshine? Got to love the dodge. Got to love the dodge. Hey, and down he goes. Now, Brimstone would be good at this point, wouldn't it? Now, question is, do we get that with our dagger, or do we get it with our axe? Let's find out. Brimstone and a rock nose head. Well, I don't need the rock nose head, but the brimstone is very nice, so that's excellent. We'll have that. There we go. So that answers that question, doesn't it? I have fought a few of them, but I wasn't thinking about harvesting brimstone at the time. Now, this is our other build, or one of the other builds that's being done here, which is the Caravan Bridge, which is amazing. Look at this. Again, I believe it was Ren who did this. Vash is a big builder too, but Ren, I think, did this. And look at that. It's actually quite impressive when viewed from down here. This is so that you can avoid the spiders in the valley, because they are a bit of a pain, to be honest. But that is, look at that. It is epic. So it's great. You can just whip straight across the top of here, which is exactly what we're going to do now. There you go. We've got all these kind of towers along the route. and it's kind of easier to do in first person, to be honest. And as you can see, the old arrow stuck in the hand bug still existing there. I'm going to have to put up with that until I log off, unfortunately. But hey ho, sorry about that, folks. Still a thing. And yeah, we've got some big sort of Stygian flags at this end of it as well. So that is ace. I love it. Caravan Bridge. There you go. So that is some fantastic builds there. I've also got to tell you guys, because I can't remember exactly. I'll just arm myself on my bow. There's always a croc around here and some rock noses. I can't remember if I mentioned to you folks that we are now full on the server, which is to say that we have got 10 peeps. And at the moment, I'm sticking with 10 for a clan size, just to see what happens. Just to see... Hey, down he goes. I'm not sure if I really need his sorry hide, actually, but let's take it just because it'd be rude not to, having killed him. There we go. So yeah, we're kind of full on the server, which is good. This is good. We haven't got absolutely everybody in the clan yet. There's one person I think who is not yet in the clan, and that is Mud. I met Minty the other day, and so we're just locking that one last clan member. But other than that, we're going great guns here, and we're heading for Minty's residence right about now. Once I can take care of this rock nose, and I missed him. That's annoying. Oh, maybe I didn't miss him. Okay, let's try this again. Oi, oi, I'm totally missing his corpse here. Hitboxes for corpses are quite awkward, I find. There we go, finally. Woo, takes it out of you, that as well. Okay, let's not aggro those, I really can't be bothered. There we are. Okay. Oh, nuts. Here's another one. Look. There's really quite a lot of them around here, isn't there? I think that was his blood and not mine, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Thankfully, these guys don't actually... I can never do a sideways dodge for some reason. There we go, finally. That's what you need for these guys. There we are. Fantastic. We're getting better at... combat all the time. Basically, I have set up a single player game as well, so some of the hours I've put into Conan I've actually done on it. Will you hit the flipping corpse? Thank you. I've actually put into my single player game, which I've basically designated as a sort of a test zone. Am I going in the right direction here? No, I'm not. We need to follow the river in this direction here. As a test zone, so that I can learn the ropes, basically. I still feel like a noob at this game, so I've set it up to practice building, combat, recipes, thralls, and you know, the recipes that you can gain through different thralls, the different shrines, and all that good stuff. So, alright, now I'm not absolutely sure that I'm going the right way for Minty's base. In point of fact, I have kind of marked it on the map. Oh, there. That's why we have to go kind of way across. Oh, there's another croc, but I'm going to ignore him because I can't be bothered right now. That's it. We're going to head this way, which is kind of dangerous because this is the area where my single player base was in the last series, which of course is now serious heat stroke territory. But at this point, I am at least wearing my black hand gear, which usually saves my bacon as opposed to frying it. So are we heading the right? Yeah, we are. We'll just take a shortcut across the top. Quite often, I just follow the river. Well, I don't know about this spider. I don't know how many arrows it's going to take to bring that down. What colour is that? It's kind of purple. There's a load of them too. I've fought spiders before. Do you know what? This is a bad plan. This is a bad idea. So we're just going to try and get out of there. Evasive manoeuvres. How come they always hit me? Oh, good lord. And I'm out of stamina as well. Of course I am. This was a bad decision to come this way. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, don't get stuck on a rock. That's a really bad idea. Here we go. I'm just going to run and hope that they don't keep up to me. Because that was a bad decision. They're obviously guarding something pretty cool as well. But I think that might be a place to come with the clan. Run, 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 run. Unfortunately, these guys absolutely chase you across the map. And it's my fault for taking a diversion to gather a load of branches to make into snake arrows. But now we're in the middle of the desert and they're still after me. Good lord, they never give up, do they? They just wait until you're completely out of stamina and then come in and kill you. Can you please go away? Leave me alone, you little blighters. Honestly. Enough already. And I'm going the wrong way. We need to be this way, in point of fact. And just as I thought we were going to die of heat strokes, thankfully we're dropping down into the valley, and here is our old build at the southern Oasis, and hyena to welcome us in, obviously. And that completely failed to work, didn't it? There we go. Oh, just die. I think I missed him. Oh, and another one. And now I can't move at all. And this is definitely a bug that seems to occur when I'm trying to fight something and I just can't move at all. My character just won't shift. She just stands as if she's glued to the spot, which is great fun, obviously. So, what we can do now, we're near to... Oh, look, flying antelope. That's another bug. They're definitely not supposed to go in that direction. People have seen all sorts of bugs on our server, unfortunately. The spawning is a little wonky, along with a few other things, but we wait on updates, which, you know, they keep them coming, so that's all good. So, this is our first Oasis, and as such, we are going to come back here for the evening, I think, and sort of drop off things and what have you. This is Phoenix Fire's base here, I think, and there's a shrine there and everything now, so that's looking much more complete than the last time we were here, when I think he'd only just started building it. But we have our titchy little starter base here, where we can stash ourselves overnight. And in the meantime, we're going to find this NPC cave, and that is somewhere up here, I believe, where we can harvest ourselves some brimstone. That was almost not fair, but here comes another one for backup. And he's in my face before I can move. There we go, but we can at least two-shot them now. That is not what I meant to do, because the cave is just here, and there should be a rock dropping down. Now, this bothers me. Every time I come to a cave, we get one of these weird rocks kind of dropping down and pulsing oddly. How many? And there's an archer. All of a sudden, there's a blooming archer. And see what I mean? I cannot now move. I don't know why, but I can't move. Oh, crippled. There we go. It's a debuff. We can shoot at both of them from here. Excellent. There we go. Oh, he's an archer, so let's keep moving. Now I can't see him. Oh, he's down. Excellent stuff. There we go. So that is a crippled debuff, which is getting me. Which is fat. Hello, bow. Moving would be nice at this point before I'm blooming crippled again. Oh, he's dead. Right. They're not very robust, these guys, are they? They're not very robust at all. Can I loot his corpse? No, because he's just physics bugged out of there. Oh, no, he had something cool. I have a demon fire orb, but I'm not bothered about... No! Not bothered about that. Let's see. There is another guy here. Dead. No, we're not bothered about that. Don't want his grass. And you hadn't even noticed me. And he's dead now as well, but he's still got a shot in, which is fairly shameful, really. There we go. And they do odd things when they turn into a corpse, because technically that's what they do. They turn into a corpse, which is lootable. To start with, they're not. And he's just disappeared, but I think I'd looted him in any case. Alright, now we do have a torch on us. So, in case we need it, here goes nothing. And obviously we're going to need our pickaxe, and our pickaxe is here. I've got my sword and shield, but in point of fact, I haven't really used those. I tend mostly to use archery, more than anything else. And there are more NPCs in here, of course. But for the moment, we are here for the brimstone, and I might have to drop some other stuff from my inventory to allow me to carry more brimstone. Here we go, we've got some that, and I'm going to get rid of that as well. I've got reptile hide. I've actually killed quite a few crocs by this point, so I've got lots of reptile hide, so I'm not overly worried about getting more thick hide from that. And looks like, sorry folks, but looks like we've got some NPCs to take care of here. Missed, folks. Missed, he missed. Hey, I missed him. I did get him that time. Didn't look like I did, but I did get him. Okay, so we'll take this. There we are, and then we'll check out, see if he's got anything good on him. Sometimes they do, but mostly they don't, I find. And is there any other nodes before we have to start shooting more? There is not, but there's one coming towards me. There we go. I do like to invest in accuracy. That didn't help me, did it? Actually, is he bugged out? Because he's standing there and I can't actually shoot him. He's not moving. Oh dear. Does this mean I've gone link dead? Yes. Well, sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, the server had to be restarted because I went link dead, and these problems do plague us, unfortunately, on the plus side. On the negative side, I have to re-kill these guys here. Yeah, and you're shooting at me now, aren't you? On the plus side, yeah, I managed to sort of regather those nodes there. I think I got in that time. There we are. So that's kind of cool. Let's just see if we can take out some of these guys that are standing up here. No, let's take out the one that's coming towards us, shall we? Although he's got a bit of an erratic path, really. There he goes. We have gained a level. Super. Basically, when I get to level 40, I'll be a happy bunny. A bit higher, I think, is probably going to be better here. I'm practicing my archery in third person because I mostly prefer to play in third person. He's kind of gone out of my way a bit. So we have to go ever so slightly off to the side. Oh, massively off to the side now they've run over there. There we go, one down. And obviously I can't sometimes see for my own... There we go, got him. Can't see sometimes for my own leg, my own head, or parts of my own body. There's somebody else shooting at me now. Oh, he's down there, I see him. One should do it. Oh, no. Oh yeah, I think he's down. That guy there is a sitting duck because, there we go. And you can see why I get through quite so many arrows as I do. I am practicing my archery skill, but it's not there yet. I think he's dead. Yes, he's doing the death dance. Nice. Okay. That'll do. Right, let's see if we can find any more of this good stuff. There might be some loot on the corpses. I don't know. I like to check them while I can. Oops, what was that? Gaseous orb. Okay. You can make these as well, of course, but I'm not ever so likely to. Oh, steel bar. Yes, don't mind if I do. Nothing on that one, however, and I don't think there's a chest here. I have searched this location several times in various saves, but it is a good place for Brimstone, and the NPCs that guard it are not too hard to deal with. Quite honestly, one of the hardest things to deal with in the game still is spiders, which are really quite OP, and even if you are max level, you can be taken down by a group of spiders. Because they basically just nail you to the floor and keep pummeling you until you die. And as you saw previously, they will chase you absolutely across the map as well. Now, I don't need to get all the way into this cave, I don't think, in order to be able to fill up completely on Brimstone. So I'm not... Whoops! I think that is... Yeah, the other thing is that we're not going to be able to repair this ever so well. Need more leather because it's metal. There we go. So we've got iron bars, but we don't have any metal. So I'm going to have to leave it at that. In any case, we've got a fair bit. We've got a stack and a half of the stuff. So that we need more coal. That's a little bit random. That's something that... Oh, it's my torch that's broken. That's why. Gotcha. I understand that now. Okay, there we go. So I actually intended on bringing some... Uh-oh. They respawned, didn't they? Because I had to... Okay, let's try this and this now. I can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm sorry about that. Uh-oh. Archer. Probably. We're best off using our shield here, and I'm sorry you guys can't see. There we go. Shield. There we go. There we are. And I have a feeling Araminta's saying that... Yes, and it's actually not, so I will just disabuse her of that. Actually, I had to restart the server. I'm being helped out here by Phoenix Fire's archers. We've got one on each corner of his building up there, which is cool. And then, as per usual, of course, I've got Hyena all the way around my starter base here, which actually someone has put archers on now, which is great. So they hopefully will give me a hand here as well. Yay, there we go. Hopefully the archers aren't going to fire at me, but I would hope not. There we go. Okay, so that's been put here by someone other than myself. And otherwise, yeah, we've got a thrall wheel there as well. So this place has been... Perhaps it was Phoenix who put these archer turrets up as well. I'm not quite sure. But for now, I've got some thralls here which I didn't have before, which is fabulous. And lots of weapons and things in there as well. So that's good. I can see if I got the wherewithal to repair my broken axe. I should have, but not necessarily all in there. I've got some leather in my workbench upstairs, so I will go up to there. I'm pretty sure I have. Anyway, there we go. So I should be able to put that in there and repair it through here. There we go. That's better. And likewise my other stuff, in point of fact. This place seems small to me now, even with the new archers and what have you. It really was just a starter outpost. That's all I intended to be. And I'm going to build better and bigger bases as time goes by as well. Looks like Helix has perhaps done some more work up there, or maybe somebody else did. It's kind of difficult to tell, but this place has increased in size a little bit since I was last here as well. But future plans for the clan include building at least one other conurbation. This one here is kind of, yeah, it's gone down fairly quickly really. I think in future what we'll try and do is have a bit more of a plan in mind. But I'd like to build one up here in the green area, and then perhaps one in the snowy north as well. The one up in the snowy north perhaps will be star metal or something decent anyway, a really quite hefty base, which possibly would be purge proof eventually, but we may or may not have to restart before that happens in any case. But that is what we plan on doing, and I am very much hoping that in the next episode as well I am going to be able, that is not what I meant to do, I am going to be able to gather a few peeps together to help me go on a thrall hunting expedition, because I need some thralls for my base in the City of Angels. I only have one thrall there currently, well, 2 dancers and an armourer, but I don't have any others. I could do with a smelter, I could do with a blacksmith and a carpenter, because I want to get the place upgraded to tier 2 because it looks a darn sight better, or at least part of it. So I hope you guys will join me for the next episode, when I hope we will be doing that. But really I have to work with whoever happens to be online at the time. That's the fun of it. It's got to be a bit spontaneous. In the meantime, if you've liked this episode, please don't forget to hit the like button and leave your hints, tips, comments, suggestions for the series. And if you are still interested in joining the server, never say never. I might expand it at some point. As I say, we've got a full clan at the moment, but in future I may expand the server, so if you're interested, do let me know. I am keeping a list of interested parties as reserves. And until the next episode, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.